Let's talk about pigmentation. You know, those dark spots and uneven patches that so many of us are dealing with? We tend to blame the sun or maybe the wrong skincare products. But what if it's something deeper? What if your skin is actually trying to send you a message? And that's really the heart of what we're talking about today. In Ayurveda, those spots aren't just random flaws. They're a form of communication. Your skin is literally telling you something about what's going on inside your body. So, the very first step is just learning how to listen. So how do we even begin to listen to our skin? Well, we're going to start with the simple stuff, what you can put on your skin. We're talking about gentle but really powerful remedies you can whip up right in your own kitchen. Let's work from the outside in. Okay, first up, flaxseed gel. Now, you've probably heard about eating flax seeds, but for your skin, oh, it's a total game changer. They are packed with omega-3s, which are absolutely fantastic for calming down inflammation. Just think of it like a cool, silky, soothing hug for your face that helps fade those dark spots naturally. And get this, it is so easy to make. Seriously, you just boil the seeds in some water until you get this beautiful, rich gel. Strain it while it's still warm, let it cool down, and then just smooth a thin layer on at night. You can even leave it on while you sleep for a really deep treatment. It gives you this glow that, honestly, you just can't buy in a jar. Next, let's talk about a classic Ayurvedic mask. Each ingredient here is like a little superhero. You've got sandalwood, which is famous for cooling and brightening. Then there's honey, a natural hydrator that helps your skin heal. And of course, turmeric, which has curcumin, a super powerful antioxidant that goes to work fading pigmentation. Making it is a breeze. You just mix these power players into a paste with a little rose water, smooth it on, let it dry, and rinse it off. Now, the real magic here, from an Ayurvedic point of view, is how it balances what's called pitta. Think of pitta as your body's internal fire. When that fire gets too high, it can pop up on your skin as redness, inflammation, and yep, dark spots. This mask is like a cool breeze for that inner fire. All right, now for a really potent serum. The star of this show is licorice, or as it's known in Ayurveda, Yashti Madhu. This stuff is a powerhouse for brightening your skin because it actually helps block the production of melanin. But, and this is the key part, it does it without the harshness you get from a lot of chemical lighteners. That makes it amazing for things like hormonal pigmentation or those stubborn marks left behind by acne. And again, it's ridiculously easy to make. You just mix some licorice powder with fresh aloe vera gel. If you happen to have some vitamin E oil, just one little drop will give it an extra healing boost. Then you just massage it into the spots before you go to bed. It's simple, it's targeted, and it's so effective. But what about those super stubborn spots? You know the ones, they just refuse to fade. For those, we've got a very targeted spot treatment using two things you probably have in your kitchen right now, a potato and a lemon. So the natural enzymes in potato juice, when you mix them with the citric acid from the lemon, create this really powerful lightening effect. Just mix the juices, dab them on, and let it sit for about 10 minutes. But, and this is a big but, this is strong stuff. You want to use it sparingly, like no more than twice a week. And if you have sensitive skin, definitely sit this one out. Okay, so far we've been talking about treatments that sit on the surface. Now let's go a little deeper. Let's talk about nourishing carrier oils. I want you to think of these less like regular moisturizers and more like delivery trucks. They're designed to carry healing compounds deep down into the layers of your skin. And what's really cool is that you can pick the perfect one based on your skin type. If your skin is on the drier or more mature side, Kumkumadi Talam is this incredible Ayurvedic blend with saffron and sandalwood. It's just divine. But if your skin is more sensitive or combination, rosehip oil is a fantastic choice because it's naturally packed with vitamin C and those good fatty acids. Now, how you apply it is simple, but it's really important. Just 2 or 3 drops and always on damp skin right after you cleanse. Then just gently massage it in. Not only does that help it absorb better, but it also gives you this nice little moment of calm and self-care. All right, we've spent a lot of time on what you put on your skin. Now we're going to shift gears to what is arguably even more important, what you put in your body. Because when it comes to truly healing pigmentation, it is a non-negotiable inside-out job. So to fight pigmentation from the inside, Ayurveda says we need to cool down that excess pitta, or heat, that we talked about earlier. Bringing naturally cooling foods and drinks into your diet, like a simple fennel tea, some amla juice, or coconut water, helps to soothe your whole system and calm the inflammation that's causing those spots in the first place. And hey, what you don't eat is just as important as what you do. Things like really fried foods, super spicy dishes, or things that are excessively sour can actually stir up that internal heat and make pigmentation worse. It's all about finding that calm, happy balance inside. And of course, this is all on top of a solid foundation. I mean, it goes without saying, but you can never go wrong with the basics, right? Filling your plate with leafy greens, eating fresh, seasonal fruits, and just making sure you're drinking plenty of water all day long. And now, we get to the deepest layer of healing. This is where it gets really profound. We're talking about the connection between your mind, your stress levels, and your skin. Your skin is basically a mirror that reflects your inner world. So, 3 habits are absolutely key here. First, there's a breathing practice called Chandrabadan Pranayama. It sounds complicated, but it's not. It's basically a cooling breath. You just inhale through your left nostril and exhale through your right. 5 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Second, you have to actively manage your stress because we all know it can wreck our hormones and our skin. And third, you have to prioritize deep sleep. And I absolutely love this quote. It is just so true. Sleep is when your body, and especially your skin, does all of its most important repair work. There is no cream or serum in the world that can replace the power of a good night of deep, restful sleep. Okay, so let's tie all of these pieces together. This was never about finding one single magic bullet. It's about adopting a complete, holistic approach to your skin's health, one that's built on patience, consistency, and trust. So if there's one single thing you take away from all of this, let it be this. Real healing is holistic. It's not just the creams you use. It's the food you eat, the rest you get, the peace you cultivate. You have to work from the inside out and the outside in. That's the only way to get results that actually last. And finally, just a gentle reminder, this stuff takes time. So be patient with yourself and be patient with your body. Trust the process. Your body has this incredible innate wisdom. It knows exactly how to heal. Your job is just to give it the right tools and the time it needs to work its magic. So this is about so much more than just fading a few spots. It's about building a deeper relationship with your body, learning its language, and understanding its signals. So the real question is, are you ready to start listening?